love you. I love you. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys Preston because he wanted to see you guys. He's so cute. I love you. Okay, so let's get right into it. So this is my go-to no makeup look for summer, and I'm so excited because I actually did it when I was camping a few days ago, and it's so easy to do. It probably only takes like maybe 10-15 minutes, so let's just get right into the video. Okay, so first off, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water just to set on my face in place, just to stay hydrated and refreshed. The Becca Backlight priming filter, this talked about in my makeup haul. I'm so excited to actually use this. So what I'm going to do is I got that new brush, the It Cosmetics Airbrush Smoothing Foundation number 102, and I'm just going to put like, because this is like super glowy, so I'm going to try to do like 1.5 pumps like that. See it? And what I'm basically going to do is I'm just going to put it. Oh god, it literally smells like summer, and I'm just gonna put it all over. I might have to get a little bit more, and this isn't gonna be like a fast makeup tutorial, but it's not gonna be like a full glam, because when I went camping I just did this just for fun, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to film a video like this, because you know, it's summertime, people just like want to glow and stuff and not put so much makeup on, like cake up their face. And this is just basically a no makeup look, but you're glowing. I kind of like to put it down. You can just see how glowy it is. Like, I'm so excited. I'm just so excited to film. So all my priming is done. Now I'm actually going to be doing the concealer now. So I'm not going to use any foundation. I'm actually only going to be using concealer. So I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Lite. So I'm going to do my under eyes last because that usually creases the fastest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do any blemishes I have. Forehead, some on my chin, little burn I have. Kind of just want to do it everywhere. And then I'm just going to use my Morphe sponge and just blend it all out. Everything blended, you can do your under eyes and your lid. What I actually like to do though is wherever my redness is, sometimes I get redness right on the outside of my eyelid, and then I'll do the inner corner, and then I'll kind of just go downwards like that, and then just use a sponge. And then you could just use whatever left over onto your eyelid for a base for the eyeshadow. Just make sure it's all blended in. This isn't actually a powder. I talked about it in my makeup haul. It actually is kind of just like a hydrating powder, I guess. This is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. Oh my gosh, I literally am obsessed with this. And this whole entire makeup routine I'm doing right now is what I actually did when I went camping, and this only took me like 10-15 minutes. So what I use is, I'm obsessed with this brush. This is the Morphe E4. I usually use this for like bronzer, blush, but I just love it now for this. Just tap it off and you just spread it all around. I love it because it literally is just like water. That's what it feels like. You're just putting water on your face. You only need a little bit because a little bit goes a really long way. And then so what I'll use is I don't even know, this Real Techniques contour brush. And you'll just buff it in. You kind of want to go upwards. like that. But when I do the other, you can see it the other side. So like that. And then you'll just buff it. What I do is you just flick it up and you blend it up and down to make the natural look, to make the natural look. Okay, now I'm gonna do my forehead. I kind of just like to do just 3 lines like that. And then I just buff it in like I just did before. See if I can do this. I've never done it on camera before. Just like a little bit. This is a very bad angle, I'm sorry. The jawline though. So bad at contouring my nose. You kind of just want to do it just a little bit. Like that. I don't know. Wait, here, I'll do this side so you can see it. Like that. And then you just do the tip of your nose. Like that. Oh, let me see if I can blend this out. I see some YouTubers will do this, like they'll hold a brush and do it. I mean, you can see it. Every time I do this though, it'll like really get to my rosacea, but I think it looks good. Alright. Okay, all that is good. So what I actually like to do for my eyes, instead of doing like a blown out smoky eye with a wing, with all falsies and everything, I just like to do go very light and natural on your eye to make it look like you actually wore a lot of makeup when in reality you didn't. So I'm going to be using the Hoola Lite Benefit Bronzer. I love it because it's a lot lighter than the other one. You can see it. Yeah. And then what I do is I'm using, this is literally like my ride or die. Like this is like, I talked about in my last video. I'll link it in the description box down below if you guys want to see the makeup haul if you haven't already. But this is my ride or die. This is when I first started makeup like 2 or 3 years ago, and this is my first purchase and I literally loved it because it's so easy to use, to just use in the crease for your transition shade and for the crease. So this is a Sigma Beauty Tapered Blending E40 brush. I know a lot of makeup artists has talked about this. It is just so good. Does it focus? Okay. What I do is I just swirl it around and then I tap off the excess. And then you kind of just go in windshield wiper motions. Then the other eye. Like that. It looks really nice and natural. Like I live for looks like this. So now to make it a lot more natural look, you can curl your lashes to make them like really stand out. I just started curling my lashes like when I started using makeup, but I don't even know why I never did. They just make them like look so much prettier. Okay, so using the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. I love how big the wand is. Sorry, this is my first time doing a makeup tutorial in like a really long time. Like actually having all of this set up, so bear with me. Okay, so what I do is just put mascara on. You just want to do a light coat. Always curl the lashes when you go to the roots, but I don't want to put a lot on. I'm trying to go as natural as possible right now. So, okay. And then I'm just going to wait till that dries, and then I'll do the lower lash line. So I love this scrunchie. It's so cute. It's this white one. I used to wear it when I was little all the time as a little baby. Not a baby, but you know what I mean, like a little toddler kid. And I tried to find like a really cute top, and I love this top to go with it. Brows for no makeup look. Everybody does them different, but for me, I do have bigger, thicker, fuller brows because I've always had them. So what I actually like to do is I just like to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and I like to just flick them upwards so they look more thicker and fuller. I don't like to fill them in because, like, in reality, who has time for that? Like, if you're on a rush, you know, in the summertime, like if you have to go like to the pool, or if you have to go to like a picnic or a family gathering or something, you know, and you really have to go. So I like to just flick them upwards. I love like when it's summertime, I love the feathery look. Like they just look so good and full, you know, like that. Like I don't like to do that much from them. Okay, so now I'm going to do the lower lash line. Until this dries. So the next step to my no makeup look for summertime is highlighter. And I usually don't go for a powder highlighter when I have a makeup look like this because it'll cling to my texture and my dry spots. So I'm going with the Glossier stick highlighter in the shade Quartz. And I did talk about this in my makeup haul. I've talked about almost a lot of these in my makeup haul. But so I'm just going to be applying this to my cheekbones. What I like to do too is you can either like glide it on your skin, on your cheekbones, or what I like to do too is I just like to take my ring finger and put my ring finger in the product and then just blend it out. On my other side of my face you can see too, but it's just such a natural look and it just looks so natural. I mean, yeah, my rosacea and my eczema is still seeping through, but it just looks, sometimes you just have to like embrace your flaws, you know? Like I have. Okay, and then I put some of my nose. Keep it though. Then, to top it all off, I'm just going to just set it again with that Photo Finish Smashbox primer water. And to finish it all off, the last step is lips, and I'm so excited to use this because I talked actually about this in my last video as well. This is the Buxom lip cream in shade White Russian, and I finally figured out what it smells like. It smells like vanilla. I was trying to figure it out. Oh my god, it smells so good. Okay, so I'm going to be putting this on. I just love a gloss / lip cream. It would just be so nice just to go on the go. I just love how pink it is and nude. So this is my go-to no makeup look for summer, and I'm so excited how it turned out, and I hope you guys like it as well. I will list all of the products in the description box down below, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe in the description box down below if you haven't already, and put any other recommendations for videos you would like down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!